Hello, welcome to the Dulo. There is one saying, it's saying, if you can't measure, then you can't improve it. That is very correct. So, in this episode, we are going to see the workload. The workload, like in the finance, that was the part, but this is the brain of the Dulo. The brain of the Dulo, the meaning, this one allows you to see what is going on in your company. Are you making money? And if you're making money, how? From who? And what your lawyers, what are they doing? So the workload, this allows you to know day-to-day activity for each lawyer. And at the same time, you'll be able to build you'll be able to build any task which was conducted by a lawyer. So how you get it is very simple. Let's get started. As I mentioned, the Dulo allows you to manage the workload. So in managing the workload, first of all, the lawyer or the user, the staff, they have to create the workload. So every day when the staff, they just log in on the Dulo. Okay, let me log in as a staff because this is the admin side. The admin side, I cannot create a workload from the admin side. So I can only create a workload from the staff side. So I log out as an admin. I'm going to log in as a staff. The staff is Halfan. This is the one of the lawyer. So when I log in as a Halfan, you can even notice there are some changes on the interface. Even the menu here reduced. Here I don't see the finance overview because this is not the person who is responsible or has a mandate to see that. And you can even see now I have no more other menu for the appointment and a ticket because this is the one who will be dealing with the ticket and appointment and all those stuff. That's why we've added this one for this lawyer. So, and you can even see here those tasks which I was creating on the other videos. You can see the task and the trademark, everything is just here for those IP projects. You can see this is what we've just created. So, me as a staff, I can create a workload. So when I create a workload, I come here in the workload, I create the staff workload, and then I can create here the what you call the add new workload. But before that, let's see what we got from the workload part. You can see the first part here, it contains the overview, like how much was we gained by this week for this your staff, this month, and this year. So this will give you very good overview for this staff, for each staff, how much has been contributing to the company. And here there are filters. You can filter the workload based on the date range. A lot of stuff. You can do you can do by that. And here, the list here, you can see all of the workload below here, and you can click at the action. You can view if you want to see the workload in details. So let's get how to create a new workload. I click the new workload. Here I choose the workload type. So the workload type, it has some what to call implication. For example, there are some workload are billable, other you cannot bill it. So for those one which you cannot bill it, for example, I create office work. This is not billable, you see. But when I create summons preparation, here prepare summons for Dudu. That is billable. I can hit client is a Dudumizi. How many hours I've spent? I spent 2 hours. How many minutes? I spent maybe 30 minutes, 2 hours and a half. You can all choose like that, Select status. This was no progress. No, this is completed. I can edit what you've done. You can edit files. If you have more file, let's see here, more file, you can edit here. And after that, I can just save and close, and I've already finished my workload. So you can do it if you have more than one workload for today. Then we can all work add it there. But if you have just one, then you can just, you can just create one workload. You see that is summons preparation, and you can see there is this edit button. But for this one, there's no edit button. Well, the reason, just because this is today's workload. So if it's today's workload, the day has not ended, I'll be able to change the workload. You see here, this is the cost. You see, this is how many hours. And why this cost, where this cost is coming from, this half one, you see when you go to the HR part, half one, there is hourly rate for the half one. So hourly rate for the half one is 20,000 plus how many hours it was worked, 2 and 3, 2 and 30 minutes. So this one times this one, we got 46 hours, which rate for the half fund. So that is the way how we can calculate the workload for the half fund, and it's very simple. And after that, the workload is being created. I can log out and I can log in as admin. Let's see, if I log in as the admin, I'll be able, and I go to the worklog, I go to the staff worklog, I see the Halfan worklog, which is here, and you can see I have another option here. I can have option to create invoice for this workload, or I can select it and I can create the invoice here for the workload. At the same time, I can choose and I can create here the PDF, I can export, or I can create, for example, I choose the staff, Halfan in the rookie, and here I can create the PDF, the timesheet for Halfan. So it gives me all of the Halfan's workload, the timesheet. You see, this is all the Alfani timesheet is there. You see, and at the same time, I can export in Excel if you want to have this one in Excel, or I can create the invoice. And when I create, for example, I create it, I choose here, I create the invoice created, and when I view that workload, it gives me the invoice. And when I click the invoice, I'll be able to see that invoice. You see, prepare summons for do, and that was the 46,000 that came here. Very beautiful, right? So that is how you can work on the workload and the do log. I hope this video is informative, and thank you for viewing.